Okay, let's see here. I think we're all right. We're live, everybody. I'm using a StreamYard because we're doing YouTube, and then we're also doing Rumble right now. So both channels, it should be on there. Let me go to Rumble and see if this is going to work or not. I did have a little bit of a problem setting up the Rumble one, so I don't know if it's going to go or not. It looks like it's not up yet. Huh. I uh, I don't know why this isn't working over at Rumble, but maybe it'll start up here shortly. So anyway, what we're doing right now is let me turn this up. Okay, yeah, we're up on Rumble. Okay, cool. All right, we're good to go on both of them. Now I don't know. Like I get these comments that come through. This is a new software program that I'm using, so I get the comments that come through, and I don't know if I get the comments from Rumble on here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go from 5:30 to 6 with both YouTube and Rumble going, and then we'll get off YouTube, and then we'll just do like a quick another 15 minutes on Rumble, just in case if I don't see any of the comments from them. Because last time I did this and I did the simulcast, like streaming on both of them. Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up, Kevin? Cool Truck and Dave. How you doing, Baby Yoda? What's going on, brother? So we got Hector in the house. What's up, Chris? What's going on? Oh, and then Chris Rader too over in Vegas. Victor Debs in the house. Vivian. All right, we got a bunch of people here. Thanks everybody for tuning in. So what I'm doing real quick is I'm getting Sierra's dinner going, and I've changed some stuff up. Hey, what's up, Paul Vang? How you doing, brother? Hope all the fishing's going good out in your area. But I'm getting Sierra's dinner going, and I wanted to show you real quick what I've been doing for her cancer treatments. And so the main thing is that I've got this Panicer C, and this is called fenbenzidol. It's one and the same. It's a type of dewormer that if you couple it with any sort of like a CBD or like a fish oil, like something like this, like I get these Vital Pet lipids from Vitality Science. If you couple these two together, they're showing that in some of the cancers for dogs and also for people, that it destabilizes the cancer cell walls. This is extremely effective for lung cancer. And so we've been using this, and she's still doing pretty good. I mean, we're running around. I got some good video of her this past week of really being active. And so I've also been giving her meloxicam, and it's an anti-inflammatory. I did get her off of the pain pills because I felt like it was just too heavy for her, and I felt like she, was just like kind of drugged up all the time because she would just sleep all day. And so once we switched to the anti-inflammatory, that seems to be much more. It just agrees with her more, like she still runs around and has fun, but she's able to not have like the inflammation from the tumors. I did just pick this up, and this is a new type of remedy that's for any sort of like tumors, skin tumors, or like tumors that are on the surface for dogs. And it's just like full spectrum CBD, and has some other stuff in here too. It also has THC in it as well, and so it's got a little bit. It probably makes Sierra feel a little bit relaxed when I give it to her. But what I do is I put this all over the tumor that's on her, on her rear there, because it's starting to stick out from the skin a little bit. And I figure, hey, if I can use this and make it go down, then we'll be good. And then the CBD, excuse me, CBD I use is called CBD Heal, and that's from CBD Dog Health. That's really good. It's about $100 for this little bottle, but it's designed for dogs with like cancer and autoimmune diseases. And then the last thing from Vitality Science is the Seloquent Gold, and this is all the nutraceuticals, the 17 different nutraceuticals that are proven to like increase the immune or boost the immune system and all that stuff, and just basically help her out for battling cancer. And so that's what we give her. And then I'm changing up her diet, so I'm actually getting ready to cook right now. I've done it to where we're going full keto with her, and so I do broccoli with any sort of like meat or chicken. But what I've been doing just to start her out with it is to have all organic, grass-fed ground beef, and I just throw it in the skillet, and then after a little bit, I'll throw in some broccoli as well. And she seems to love it. I mean, like when I make dinner now or we also do it in the morning for breakfast. When I do that, she goes crazy for it. So she likes this better than her other food. And I stopped giving her milk just because, I just feel so stupid about this, but I didn't notice it when I looked on the nutrition on the back that there's a tiny bit of natural sugar in milk. And so the sugar feeds the cancers, it feeds the tumors. And so, I wanted to make sure to cut all that out. So that's why we're going 100% keto, and just cooking her up, just strictly, things with like no starches whatsoever, lots of vegetables, and good food for her to try to combat this. Because if you look online, I got this idea. Whoops, I got this idea from watching a bunch of videos over the past week. I've just been watching a bunch of videos about holistic cancer treatments and things like that. And I saw a lot of people, like humans, that did the keto, and some of them were like in advanced stage 4 cancer with like, bad stuff. And they were able to kick their cancer with like a keto diet, and then like a bunch of nutraceuticals and like all these different vitamins and different things, which seem to help. And so, I figure if I can just maybe try that with Sierra and give her a chance to try to beat these tumors. I mean, she's come this far, and she's a year and a half past when they said she wouldn't be here. And so she's doing really good. And, I've wanted to make sure that I try to keep her as comfortable as possible. And then, I had that scenario a while back where I thought she was going down, but I think in hindsight, I think she just had like a bad cold or something like that. But you see her over here resting. She's having great days. Like, we'll get out in the morning, we go on walks. We go on a long walk in the morning time, and she does well. And then in the evening time, we go on a walk too. And then we do like a midday walk, and she likes that. And yeah, Uber X Overland, the apricot seed is a major cancer fighter. Yeah, because if you crush up the apricot seed, it's got a tiny bit of, can't remember what's in there, but it's basically it's like a toxin, but in very low levels, and it helps to reduce the tumor size. So, but she's doing good, and like I said, we're out running around, and her appetite's great, and so I'm just thankful for all the extra days that I get with her, because this time 2 years ago, she had already had her surgery. Here, I'm going to turn this off so you don't get any more notifications. But this time last year, she had already had her surgery and was recovering, and we were on our way here. Oh no, 2 years ago. I'm sorry. This time 2 years ago, she had her surgery to remove the tumors from her body. But then when they got in there, they realized it spread to her lungs and everything. And so, but we got back here, and they told me this, that you got about 6 months with her, maybe a year, but by 6 month period, she's not going to be doing much. And here it is 2 years later, and she's still running around with me. So I'm real pleased about that, and been getting a lot of stuff done here. I've been going around, and all the debris that I generated when I like cut the roads into this place, it's just been kind of sitting on the ground, seasoning like all the trees and all the stuff that I cleared to make paths for me to get into the property here, and all that stuff is finally dry. And so I'm going to use that for my winter firewood, because I'm going to put the stove back in here, right over here on right where you can't really see it, but just basically you have the stove jack going out here, and then put the stove coming on the ground, just like I have in the past. And I'll be able to use all that firewood, which is great. So I've been going through and I've been clearing all the driveway. The driveway is almost 100% clear now, which is good, because I don't like to have clutter around the place. And when you get a property going, you just have clutter. That's just the way it is, and you can't really do anything to combat it. You can try to manage it, but it'll drive you nuts. And so I realized, I was like, if I just leave this wood that I sawed, if I leave it just sitting here on the ground, it'll eventually season to the point to where I can go ahead and use it for firewood in the stove. So that's the plans for winter, is to stay here. It's supposed to be a really snowy winter here in northern Arizona. And so with that being said, I'd love to stay here at this place. Like, when this terrain has snow on it, it's so beautiful around here. And I've been finding more Native American hilltop ruins too. This past week, I've been going out and found 8 more. So that's a total of 30 that I found in my area. And so this winter, there are breaks in the snow where it's not snowing like really bad. And what I could do is, let's see, my pocket knife's in my pocket. Where's my pocket knife? It's in my pocket. But I could go out this winter with wood stove and a teepee tent for backpacking. And as long as it's not a big walk, Sierra and I could walk in there and do some winter camping, because I want to show you all these sites that we've got, or these sites that I'm finding, and they're amazing. There's so much of it, and it's just everywhere. And I was looking at a national monument area today, and there's just so much as far as sites that have like 20 and 30 rooms, just all over the place, just kind of out in the middle of nowhere. And then the stuff up here that's in my area is more hilltop, architecture, but I'm finding stuff in other areas of the state that are impressive. And that's the thing I like doing the most, is like checking out Native American ruins. And so I'm really excited for the temps. They're getting a lot cooler. We're supposed to have temperatures down in the 30s on Monday night and I think Tuesday night, and then going to warm back up to like the low 40s. But that's perfect temperature to go out and go hit these ruins, because like the daytime temperatures are only going to get up to like 70. And so that's perfect for heading out and going hiking around, and you don't get hot, and then all the bugs start to go away. At least the smaller ones, the really annoying flies that come all up around your ears and everything. Those things finally go away, and you're all set. So, all right, let's see here. So looking down here, this is what we've got for Sierra's dinner. And just basically broccoli and ground beef. That's about a 90% lean, 10% fat. I wanted to get the 80-20, but they were out of it at the grocery store. So we're just going to use this for now. But Sierra's doing really good. Let's go over and see what's up to her. What you got, girl? As you can tell, she looks really good, really chipper. She's very excited for her dinner because, like I said, she loves this stuff. I don't know if you saw it when she got up there, but let me see if she'll let me pull this back. You can see the tumor. It's right here. So the big tumor that's sitting right here. This is the whole tumor that's sticking out, and that's what I'm trying to reduce with that balm that we're putting on it. And also with the keto diet and everything else. So we'll see if we can make that happen. I mean, I incorporate the fish oils, the CBD, the nutraceuticals, the Panicker C, and let's see what else. Oh, and then also too are anti-inflammatory with every meal. So it seems to be working pretty good. I mean, she's happy, and she's running around with me, and that's all I could ask for. So I'm pretty pleased about that. But yeah, Sierra's doing good stuff. I love it. Everybody's, oh, hey, Sierra. I'll see all the comments now. This is cool. So, but yeah, she does look good. I mean, all things considered, when we were at the store where we get all the CBD for and everything, we came in and they're like, oh my God, she looks great. She looks so good. And she's really, energetic. And every time I ask her if she wants to go on a walk, she goes with me. And so, although I know she is sick, and I know that she has cancer that's really kind of, spread throughout her body, she's still doing pretty good. And that's all I can ask for. I just want quality of life for her, because, once that quality of life dips down and she's no longer able to go on walks and, enjoy life, then I'll know what time it is. But until then, I'm going to give her every chance that I can so she can fight this stuff. Because who's to say that like the changes that we're just making now, making it a keto diet instead of having it be, the normal food that I was giving her before, who's to say that doesn't help, and just put the tumors in check and maybe reduce them in size, because you just starve the tumors. They don't have any sugar, then you're good to go. So, but, it has been hard though. I mean, it's certainly not easy having a dog with cancer and a dog that I care so much about. I mean, I've been, we've been together every day for better part of 9 years now, and like sleeping in the exact same quarters in a tiny little truck, and then out here on the property and also in the tent. And so we've gone through a lot together, and I feel like I owe it to her to give her every opportunity to fight this stuff, because I can tell she still enjoys life, and people come around the property and she gets so excited when people come visit and everything. And like when Bob Wells was here with his team, she just couldn't get enough. Every morning she got up and she was out the door before I was, And so, thanks, Kevin. I appreciate that, man. Let's see. That's your baby girl. Yeah, that's right, Ubrooks over there. Marla, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. DD Pepper, yeah, they got those thumbs up there for Sierra. The thing about it too is like she'd do it for me, so I've got to do it for her. I'm not gonna be like, oh well, she's got cancer, I'm just gonna put her down. I mean, the people that do that, it's like, man, I don't see how they could do that. That just beyond me. So, all right, what I do here too is just put a little bit of fatty stuff in, and I'll put a little bit of butter in here for her. Gives it just a little bit of an extra good taste. Just like that. And then let me grab the bowl. And then what I'll do is I'll mix in this Eloquent Gold into the dinner, and you do about a teaspoon for those dogs that have big time cancer, which Sierra does. And then I'm going to take the fish oils and put them in there too. I do about 20 pumps of the fish oils. And this actually has like turmeric in it and different things, which I think kind of gives her food a little kick. So when I mix it in here, it gets it to where you'll see it kind of gives it like a sheen on top of it. It's like, I don't know if it sautés it or what, but she seems to like it. And then for myself, what we're going to do tonight is I've actually got a big old steak that I got when I was over at Sprouts, because I'm still trying to gain weight and it's working. It's just that sometimes I still have reactions to food from the parasite that I had so long ago. It's just lingering stuff. And, the doctors told me it probably lasts for 5 or 6 years back when I, got rid of the Giardia. So I'm in year like 3. So I have like another couple years of it, but it's getting better and I'm able to eat a wider variety of food, which is good. And so I've been putting on weight. I've been working out like crazy. Doing like resistance bands, because I don't have free weights out here, but doing like resistance bands and making it to where just work out 4 days a week and then rest Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So all right, let's see what else. You need more bacon burritos in your life. Yeah, no kidding, dude. I do in the morning now. What I do is I do steel cut oatmeal, and then I do 3 eggs, and I'll do like 2 pieces of bacon. But I don't do the burritos anymore, just because I always like doing like onions on there and everything like that. And I still can't eat onions, which totally crushes me. I love onions, but just with what I had with the Giardia, it's like the lingering issue. Just for some reason that makes all the swelling come back, and then I feel like crap for about 24 hours. So you do the overload. So you keep up your. Cool. Barman, thanks, man. And UberX Overland. Fartsack Jack's here. What's up, man? All right, let's go outside. I want to show y'all some stuff real quick. Sierra's going to eat here, so let's see here. Are you having a good dinner, Pumpkin? Such a good girl, Sierra. All right, while she's eating, we're going to go outside for a second, and I want to put up the router. Well, I'll just leave it there. I want to show y'all what I've been up to. All right, now when I move around with the StreamYard, it doesn't show very good resolution, so I apologize if the resolution kind of wanes when we're out here. But if you can see over here, I'm stacking up a bunch of wood because I've actually been clearing out my land, all the debris like I was talking about. When you pull into my property over here, there was like a wall, like 6 feet tall, of just nothing but trees that I cut down and went all the way over there like that. And I have cleared all that out, which took forever, but it's great. All that wood is seasoned now, and it really opened up my views to the west. And what I want to do is, see, that's all state land that's right there. And so what I want to do is continue on down my road over here and do that. And Blake, hey, what's up, brother? Yeah, I'm still thinking about fall meetup. I got to figure out a few things first. My dad was going to come visit, but now I don't think he's going to. And so that was kind of my holdup of setting some dates. But I think it'd be cool to do some stuff down here because the temperatures are going to be getting so nice that we could go check out some of those cool ruins, which would be awesome. So I'll keep you posted, Blake. But yeah, the special ferns are doing really good. Let's go over here and check them real quick. Let me know if the picture gets real bad, so I'm getting kind of far away from the router. But here's the main plant, so it's looking really good. So that's the main plant, and then these are the other plants over here, and they didn't produce the same. You can see they're pretty sparse, but then over here, this one's really doing well. And so it's going good. And then the plant here, the pepper plant, let me show you. I had to pull out my sweet potatoes. I had grubs that were eating them. And so the sweet potatoes are completely toast. But the sweet red peppers, these are going to eventually turn red. These sweet red bell peppers started flowering and started budding again. So they're all starting to come in. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a big one. 7. So it's about 7 or 8 of them are coming in right now. And but the sweet potatoes are toast. The grubs were eating them, and so I noticed that they were starting to droop a little bit, and I thought, that's kind of weird. It was, they got plenty of water, and unfortunately, like I just went over and I grabbed one of them and I pulled it up, and like the root structure was completely gone. And I thought that's weird because they were fine like a couple weeks prior. And so I started digging through the soil, and there were all these grubs that were eating the sweet potatoes, because there were sweet potatoes in there, but they unfortunately got taken out by grubs. So, but yeah, everything's going good with the ferns. Ferns are going great. Everything's going good with the camper cover. The camper cover is it's working out great. I love that thing. It's amazing. Like we've had 45, 50 mile an hour winds coming through here. And this camper cover does not budge. I mean, doesn't budge at all. And then just to give you a heads up, I've been getting my stove ready for the winter. So this thing was covered in rust, and because I left it outside, and it's not the best metal. I mean, like my other stove, the 4-dog stove that I have, like that one's fine. It's got a little bit of surface rust on it, but it's no big deal. But this one had a ton of surface rust, so I just came in and hit it with some steel wool, and it's looking a lot better. So this is called the Kaneko Trekker. So it's KNI-CO. And so this is the Trekker size. It's pretty good. I like these stoves. This is the one that I also had when I had the Tacoma awning drop down room that had the stove jack that went out the side that I cut it into the sidewall of that awning room. This was the stove that I had in there. And so it's a good little stove. It's easy to transport. Everything folds up and goes inside here. And it's even got a little side shelf. And then the legs on it fold under, and it's really easy to store it and take it with you. So let's see. Does that stove have a baffle? No, let's see. I don't think it does. Let me see. No, it doesn't. It has one that you can put in it, but I didn't put a baffle in it. And so the other one does. My 4-dog stove, that one's got a baffle in it, but not this one. But it's just a tiny little stove. I mean, it doesn't. My camper is warm enough and insulated enough to where when I have the stove going, I kind of, one thing I really like about the stove is the front airflow here, where you have the damper, like on the back and then also on the front here. You can get it down to almost 0, but there's a tiny little gap that's still there. And I found that this will still hold a flame even with that tiny little gap open, whereas other stoves will go out. Other stoves will, if you turn the airflow down to like below 10%, the flame goes out. This one doesn't. And I don't know how it just keeps it going, but it always just kind of just smolders along, keeps plugging. And so I can put wood in here, like the wood. Let me grab some here. I'll show you. So like I'll cut up something like this, like shaggy juniper, like this, and I could cut this up and make like probably 4 logs out of this. And then when I do that up, I'll put them in here and just put it on low, and it goes all night. I'll wake up in the morning and it's still got a little bit of ambers in there. And then I can just, put some sticks in there and get it going. And then I cook over this in the wintertime. And so the winter months, I don't use much power. And so I don't need to have like a huge solar field out. I can probably only put like 200 or 300 watts of solar panels out and be plenty fine for the winter, because I just basically need it to, cool my food with the fridge, run Starlink, and then power up my computer in the wintertime. But in the summer is when I need a lot of power because I run the AC. So, all right, let's go back inside and see what's up to Sierra. So, watching my tent and Great Smoky Mountain National. Oh, that's cool, camper, dude. Fly fishing for trout this week. That's awesome. What you got, Sierra? What are you thinking, sweetie? I'm going to get you some water, okay? How was your dinner? Is that pretty good? Let's get you some water. Let's see, there it is. Let's give you some cool water here, okay? Hang on 1 second. There you go, sweetie. All right, so we're doing good in here, though. Everything's going, everything's going awesome, except I missed the chair over there. All right, there we go. Now I'm sitting down in the right part. So, all right, let's see what we got. Turmeric, blueberries, flaxseed, broccoli, fish oil. Yeah, all that stuff is good. It's good superfoods, and I mean, that's just it, Chris. Like I'll tell people, when I'm out with her, and I'll be like, yeah, she's got cancer, and they're like, no way. Especially at REI, I've got some really good footage of us going to REI up in Flagstaff, and there's a gal there by the name of Sierra, and she's like, oh, I love Sierra. So when we came in last time, I saw her when we were checking out, and I was like, or when we were coming in, and I was like, oh, hey, I was like, I don't know if you remember us, but we were here last time and you gave Sierra some treats. She goes, yeah, I saw you walking up. And she goes, I put a bunch of treats in my pocket. Come over here. So we did. She gave Sierra a bunch of treats and it was cool. So I got all that on film. I was like, do you mind if I film this? I have a YouTube channel. She's like, oh, yeah, it's totally cool. So it's kind of fun. But anyway, yeah, everything's going good. Everybody says give Sierra some kisses. Like, what do you think, sweetie? Where are you going? Wait, what are you doing? You want to stay right here? Stay right here. We'll go outside here in a little bit. I think she wants to go for WALK, but we're going to do that after we get done with the live stream here. But she's doing great. And, like I said, she goes around and walks on the property with me every morning. We go for a long walk in the morning. We'll be gone for like 30 minutes. And the whole time she's leading. So what I'll do is I'll let her lead the way. And then whenever she feels like turning around, she'll turn around and she'll start coming back. So... but see, I give her a big hug. See, did I manage to catch that LIC? I don't know what that is. So, all right, let's see here, dude. Convert your Starlink to DC. Yeah, I need to do that, dude. I need to do that, Kevin. So, all right, so let's see here. I am also on Rumble right now, and so I was gonna see if we want to just go over to Rumble and. Let's see. We got Simple Trail Overland on Rumble saying what's up. So yeah, these comments aren't coming into my software program here from Rumble. So I apologize for those that are watching over there. I don't know if y'all have seen all the crazy stuff that's been happening with Rumble, and then the different content creators that are having problems with YouTube and everything. And so that's why I'm just, on both platforms, just in case anything ever happens. Cause it's just weird. I mean, like things got really crazy, being a content creator during COVID. And I just have a feeling there's going to be more of the same of that going forward. So no idea what Rumble is. Oh, here, let's go. So let me pull up the Rumble. Let me pull up the Rumble live stream here real quick. Here's the Rumble. And then if y'all want to go over to that, we're going to continue on Rumble here. Whoops. We're going to continue on Rumble shortly. So, all right, that's the link. So hopefully that works for you all. So just click on that or just copy it. And we'll be, hey, what's up, Jennifer? How you doing? So here, I'll put this up here. So that's the link. I don't know if you can copy and paste that. Hopefully you can. And then we'll go over to Rumble here shortly. I'm going to log off of YouTube. But I will have a video for YouTube. I think what I'm going to do is do a video about all the cool Native American ruins that I've been finding. Because right now it's a lot of drone footage because I'm not able to hike up there with Sierra, being sick and not be able to go with me. But I'm getting really good drone footage, and I've done a lot of history research on who these people were, and I could talk about the different ruins and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and go over to Rumble. If y'all want to join me over there, then let's see. Somebody's saying Diane Rose. I don't see. Guess not. What is that? I don't know what it means. All right, cool. All right, we're going over to Rumble, so we'll see you there. So it's just easy to click on and create an account. Already gave thumbs up. Oh, thanks, Allie. I appreciate that. All right, everybody. We'll do another live stream here soon on the tube, probably maybe on Sunday. And then, we're supposed to have temperatures down to 36 degrees on Sunday night, and same with on Monday. So, oh, hey, Danya and Priya are here. What's going on? We're gonna stop on YouTube. We're gonna go over to Rumble. So that link that you see right there, that's on the Rumble site, and then we'll be good to Blue Sky Rez. How's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Marla F, have a good one. Thanks for tuning in, Marla. All right, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and discontinue the YouTube. Let's see. How do I do this? Remove. All right, I'm going to see if I can just remove the YouTube and then go to Rumble. Whoops, that's not it. Wouldn't you know that I don't know how to turn it off on YouTube. Whatever, we'll just keep it going. All right, so I'm going to do my dinner now too. What we're going to do for my dinner is part of the eating program that I'm doing is I do sweet potatoes at night, and then I also have asparagus, and then I have a good steak here that we're going to do. So we're going to hit that up right now, and let's see, there's my asparagus, and then we'll be good to go. And then Danya and Priya, you're coming. You guys will be here on Tuesday, right? Is Nat coming too? I didn't see that on the text if Nat was coming or if she's coming later or whatever. It's supposed to be really nice weather. It's going to be down in like the 40s at night, like low 40s, and then daytime is like 70, 75 or something like that. So, all right, let's see what else we got here. But yeah, so with the Rumble stuff, I'll probably start doing like short videos on Rumble because like YouTube, if you do short videos, the Rumble stream is paused. Uh-oh. Let me go see. It says that it's live here. Let's see what's going on with the Rumble stream. It's showing that it's going on mine. So, I don't know what's going on. Rise Above, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in. Let's see, is this live? Let me go to live here. Yeah, it looks like it is. All right, looks like it's back up and running. So I'll get better at this like multi-stream stuff and everything. So, all right, cool. Let me quit that real quick. Cool, thanks, Kevin. I appreciate it, brother. But we're gonna go ahead and just I have had a lot of people messaging me asking, what am I doing to help gain weight, and like get to feeling better and all that stuff. And it's actually a workout program that's also an eating program that it's a dumb name. It's called Get Swole. It's from bodybuilding.com. But I did it a long time ago, the program, when I was living in Denver, and it works really well. I mean, it's amazing how much you do eat a lot of food, but you eat it's like 6 different meals throughout the day. And so I found that it works really well for, getting your energy levels up. It's really clean food. There's not a lot of sugar in it. And so you feel pretty good all the time. And I started realizing that, the main culprit for me not feeling well when I have the food sensitivities is just sugar. And so if I can eliminate the sugar out of my diet and just eat real clean, then I'm good to go. And so that's what the plan is just to continue with the workout program. I'm in month 3 of it, and I haven't followed it 100% religiously just because there's I've had some weeks where I've had autoimmune reactions and I just can't work out. But overall, I'd say it's a really good program. And so I'll include some details with that, maybe in the next video or maybe a post. So that way, for people that are looking to, focus on their health and maybe start feeling better, and maybe if you have problems gaining weight or whatever, it's a type of program that where you eat a lot of protein and everything like that, but you notice results pretty quick. And it's one of the best programs that I've ever done when it comes to fitness. And I want to gain weight again. Like I'm normally at about 185 pounds. And right now I'm about 160. And so, when I was down to 119, that was real bad. But, lately it's been good because I've been feeling a lot better. But it helps to eat good food and make sure that I stay on point with my workouts and diets and all that stuff. So, but for this fall, we're going to be sticking around here. I was going to go to Colorado in October, but I can't do that right now. I got too much stuff to take care of here. So we're doing that. We're going to stick around here and then probably go visit my parents for the holidays. Maybe on Christmas or one of those days. We'll go back there and see my family and also my extended family. I haven't seen them for a long time. So it'd be cool to see everyone and do that. And then we'll come back here and just ride out the winter because it's going to be a pretty good winter. At least that's what they're saying with the long range forecast. They're saying that it's going to be extremely wet, really snowy, and really cold temps. And so I'm ready for that here because it's, you know, there are times I was talking to some people around here, and there are times where you can get like a 3 foot snowstorm out here, and then people bust out their snowmobiles and start cruising around, which is pretty awesome. Oh, I almost forgot too. I have a beer here, so let me grab a beer real quick. Been doing like these are the ones I've been doing lately. I like these Voodoo Ranger Juice Force IPA. It is the Imperial one, which is 9.5% alcohol, but I found there's one of these, and you're set, so you're good to go. Let's see. You didn't have luck on Rumble, Sheila. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think in order to watch the video, you kind of have to make like an account or something like that. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and cook dinner here, and then I think we're gonna log off here soon because I've had a long day. We got going real early this morning, and I've been doing so much with like clearing debris around here and making sure that everything's all dialed in. And we had to run to town to get some supplies, and then got back and just been running around like crazy. So it's been a long day. I've only been sleeping a couple hours a night. I've just been upset about all that stuff with the truck, and so luckily, looks like I'll probably hopefully get a resolution on that soon. But it's kind of got to wait a little bit longer for a little bit more answers on things. It's just disappointing when like a quote unquote friend screws you over like that. Come to find out he was lying about most things about the truck, and I was just a fool to believe him. I thought for sure that we were good enough friends to where he'd be honest, but that wasn't the case. He lied about every single thing about that truck, and I still don't understand why people do that. And like, how? What would he think that I wouldn't find out? you know, what an idiot. And why would you do it to somebody who has a channel the size of mine? Like, if you're gonna mess with someone, why would you do it to somebody who has a voice? Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So, all right, let's go outside. We're gonna get our going. Oh man, it's looking nice out. So I love this time of night because looking out over the ridge, the sun will be hitting the ridge behind us, and all this changes colors like by the second out here. And then looking this way towards state land, the sun obviously is setting right there, but great colors that will come through the sky and all that stuff as we get closer to the evening coming in. So, all right, let's get this going. All right, everybody, I'm getting the barbecue going here, so we're gonna go ahead and log off. I'm gonna take Sierra for a quick walk before I get my dinner going. So, thanks for tuning in. I'll have a new video for you guys on Saturday. It's probably gonna be that Native American stuff, and then also got a bunch of video of us around here doing things. So we'll have video for you Saturday and Sunday, and then on Rumble, like I said, I'm probably going to start posting like shorter videos on there because they don't seem to ding you if you have short videos. YouTube does if it's not a short but like a shorter video, like 2 or 3 minutes, they seem to ding you on that. But Rumble doesn't, and so when I'm out and about, doing stuff, I might throw up like some unedited video cuts on Rumble, just here and there, just to kind of populate that. And it's nice because that channel keeps growing. So it's just a good backup. They have their own servers. If anything ever happened to my YouTube channel, at least all my videos would be accessible via Rumble, which is nice. And plus, too, the censorship's kind of crazy these days. So, all right, everybody, we're gonna go ahead and tune off or log off now. So, thanks for tuning in. We'll exit with a shot of Sierra here. She's just kind of hanging out on the bed, ready to go on her WALK. And I'm gonna give her a little bit of steak as soon as I get that cooked. So. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for the support. Really appreciate everybody always being kind and, leaving good comments and tuning into the videos and all that stuff. I really am thankful for that. So I just want to say thanks. And we'll catch y'all on the next live stream. And then, Danya, I'll see you on Tuesday. And I'll get back to everybody on Patreon about the meetup for this fall. So, all right, everybody. Have a good day or evening. We'll catch you with you on the next one.